Hi everyone, it's Bubbly4041 and I am back with another model horse video. So in this video I'm going to do my Promised Collection Tour for 2021, and I know it can always be a little bit late coming out with these, but I do generally get them out between January and February every year. So this is my collection tour for 2021. I'm going to go through all of my models, and I'm probably going to tell you whether they're Breyer or Peter Stone, who they are, you know, what their regular run name was, if they have one, and just kind of a little bit about who they are, and then my show names for them as well. So I'll go ahead and get started. I won't go into as much detail with the stablemates, but for the big guys, I'll just explain to you who everybody is. So we're going to start with my top shelf and just kind of go down and go left to right. So starting up here, I separate my shelves by breed type. So this shelf is ponies and draft horses. So I have my two little pony foals over here. The one on the left is the 2020 BreyerFest Special Run Beltane, I think his name was, and I call him In Cahoots, and he's really cute. And then we have my little classic foal, little halflinger foal, and I call him Blazing Comet, and he was a special run, not special run, web special, Fiona and Rory a couple years ago. I think he was Rory, but he's pretty cute. And I only have him, I don't have the mare anymore. And then we have some big guys over here. So on the left we have my 2018 one-of-a-kind Palouse. Her name was Lori or something like that. She was created by Cheryl Leisure. She's really, really nice. Love her dapples. And I call her Broadway Baby. And then we have my 2020 BreyerFest Glossy Benelli. Call him Arlington Court. And we have my 2020 Christmas horse from Breyer, and I call him Cor D'Amour. And we have my two Peter Stone drafters here. I have one trotting and one standing. The trotting drafter is a 2011 Peter Stone one-of-a-kind named Frank, and I call him Finnegan's Wake. And then we have my standing drafter, and he was a 2015 one-of-a-kind, also by Cheryl Leisure, named Renewed Mind, and I call him Dipped in Gold. So that's those guys. And then down on this shelf is my light breeds, Arabians, Arabian crosses, and my sport breeds. So on the left here we have Breccia. That's what I call him. He's a 2016 designer horse, Peter Stone. Really, really nice flea bitten gray color. Nice straightened head and like the keyhole tail, which I really like. And then we have this girl here. This is my traditional Arabian foal, Peter Stone. She was also a designer horse, I believe, in 2016, and I call her Breath of Heaven. And then we have Ride and Solo. He's my other Peter Stone Arabian. He was also a designer horse from, I believe, 2014, and he's in the Blue Angel customization, Strawberry Roan. And then we have my other little guy right here. This is my Pebbles, Peter Stone Pebbles Arabian, and his original name was Waterford Crystal. He was produced in 2013, and I call him Princeton. And then we have my Arabian yearling. She was a one-of-a-kind produced in 2015. Her name was Flavia, and I call her Uptown Girl. And then we have my glossy Breyer LV Integrity. She was one of the delayed releases for the 2019 Collectors Club Appreciation models. And I call her Sister Rosita. So that is her. She's very nice. Next to her, we have my Breyer Web Special, 2017 Web Special Acadia, and I call him, oh, what do I call him? Foxcroft. Yep, I think that's it. So that is him. And then we have my 2020 BreyerFest surprise model, the Slanty Surprise? I don't know how you say that. And I got the glossy Red Road Tobiano, and I call her Strawberry Fields. And then we have my glossy Breyer Gigi Valentine. Her name is Lady Bay. She's one of the models that has been in my collection the longest. I've had her since, I think, spring of 2012, so she's been with me, I think, pretty much the longest. And then I have this guy. This is my other 2019 Collectors Club Appreciation model, Glossy Verdades. Don't know if that's how you say his name. And I bought him off the secondary market because I wasn't able to get one the first round. That's why I got Sister Rosita. And I call him Take a Chance. It's very nice. And then we have my two other sport horses here. I have my Breyer Regular Run Totalis from 2013, and I call him the Dark Knight. And then we have my Breyer Valvella, 2009 Valvella, and I call her Galaxy Girl. So that is her. And a little mini Winnie there as well. And now going on to the bottom shelf of this side of the shelves. This is all of my Peter Stone Ideal stock horses. It's my biggest conga that I have by far. So going from left to right here, we have this little guy. I love his blue eye. It's very, very stunning when you can see that it's actually blue. It doesn't always turn out that way in pictures. And he is a kind of red roan. He's a customized Peter Stone Ideal stock horse, and his name was Rio Rando or Rancho or something along those lines. I can't exactly remember it. He was a 2009 one of a kind, and I call him Into the Unknown. And then next to him we have a horse that I call Reckless Abandon, and he's an unknown. He has a signature on him, but it has kind of come off. We think that he is a one of a kind from maybe 2012 era, somewhere around there. I don't have any specifics on him, so he's kind of an unknown in terms of who he actually is. And then next to him we have Risky Business, and he's another Peter Stone Appaloosa. Love his face marking, and his mouth is actually slightly open, customized to be slightly open. And he was a 2012 one-of-a-kind Peter Stone, and his original name was Barrow, something along those lines. And then in front of these guys, we have one of my two weanlings. This is Mina, and I call her show name Heart and Soul, and she was a 2012 Equilocity special run, limited to 30 pieces, I think, so she's pretty cute. And we have more issues. We have, this guy is Dreammaker Shadow. He was a 2014 limited run, maybe 14 pieces even, I'm not sure. Only 5 of those pieces were mapped, and he does have the mapping. He's very nice. And I think I showed you, no, I told you what his name was. His show name for me is Smoky Mountain Mystery. That's the name he came with from his previous owner, and I just kept it. And then we have this guy. This is Oliver Twist. That's what I call him. His original name was Clive, I think. And he was a 2011 Ideal Stock Horse, one of a kind, Peter Stone. And then next to him we have my other paint horse. This is Twist of Fate. That's what I call her. She is a 2012 one of a kind by Wendy Galbraith, and her original name was McBride. She's really pretty. I love her eyes. She has beautiful eyes. And then I'll jump down here. We have my other weanling here. This is Twist and Shout is what I call her. She is a 2015 limited run of 15 pieces, and her original name was Tiger 4. She was part of, maybe it was the Cedar Bay Model Horse show series or something like that. So she's pretty cute. Simple but cute. And then we have more issues. We have, this guy is also a 2012 one of a kind like Barrow, and his original stone name was Welch, and I call him Through the Grapevine. He's a really nice liver chestnut color, and that's one of my other favorite Real Horse Life colors as well. And then we have my last 3 stones here. We have this guy. I call him It's Corona Time, because I got him towards the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, and his original name is Van Tassel, and he's a 2012 limited edition of 7, so he's actually not a one of a kind, but he's really pretty. And then I have these 2 guys. The one on the left, the nice buckskin, he has the really awesome braided mane detail, which I love, and he was a 2012 just design a horse run. He's really pretty. I call him Dusk Till Dawn. He's had a couple different names, but that is his current name. And then we have this girl. She has one of the best shading of like any of my OF models. Her shading is fabulous. And she is an actual Peter Stone portrait horse. So she doesn't have an original name, and I call her Undone Wrap because that's what the show name of the horse she's based on was. So she's really pretty. And now we're going to jump back up here. I'll do the stalemates after, but right now I'll just jump up. I gotta use my stools just to be a little bit taller here. So this is kind of a combination shelf. I have my Carlisle hanging out here, even though I technically kind of show him as a pony. He's just chilling out here, because this shelf and from this area downward is covered in plexiglass. This shelf is not covered in plexiglass, and I don't trust my cat a whole lot, so he has jumped up here once, and I just didn't want a chance having my Carlisle on that shelf. So he's chilling here, and then I have one Peter Stone, but then the rest of my like Breyer stock horses and some customs and my unicorn, so it's kind of an everything shelf. So first off here, obviously, is my Breyer Carlisle. He was a 2012 BreyerFest raffle piece, and I call him Kings of Twilight. And he's wonderful, and I love him very much. And then I have my mini Carlisle as well that came out last year. They did the kind of little mini runs of the raffle models in stablemate form for BreyerFest, and they did a Carlisle. So I had to get him, of course, to match my big Carlisle. And then we have my Glossy Cody. She was the Breyer 2018 Collectors Club Appreciation model, and I call her Some Kind of Wonderful. And then we have this guy. He is a 2019, I think, one of a kind by Audrey Dixon, and his original name is Shaden. He's a really cool customized foundation quarter horse with the peg leg, and I call him Love Story. And then we have my Glossy Latigo Dennett. He was one of the 2019 Collectors Club appreciation models, I think. I think that's the year he came out, 2019. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's the year. And so I call him Some Kind of Luck. He's really cool. And then I just have my classic Mustang. I call him Tartan. He's just the Freedom Classic Series, just regular run, little classic Blue Roan Mustang from Breyer. He's really cute. And then we have my 2018 Christmas Collectors Club Christmas special, and this was when they did the unicorns, the split unicorn runs, and I got the gold unicorn, so I got this guy. He's really nice for a unicorn, and I call him Swinging on a Star. And then I have my two customs, the only two customs in my collection. We have Heartless Deceptions on the left and Gloria on the right. Heartless Deceptions was a 2010 custom by Deborah Brown of the UK. He's a semi-drastic custom American saddlebred. He's lovely. I love him very much. And then we have my she has a resculpted mane, but other than that, it's just my custom Gigi Valentine, and she was done by Monica West in 2014. And then I have my little kind of, he's sad. He's just my signing horse from BreyerFest 2019, so he's chilling out there. And then I have a small collection of little porcelain animals right there. And now moving on, pretty much just this shelf and then stablemates. I do have models down here, but these are all sale horses, so I won't show them to you. So this is kind of my last big shelf. We have some Morgans hanging out here, but otherwise it's pretty much my gaited horses and my Spanish horses, and then my little long ears at the end. So over here we have some Peter Stone Morgans. We have, I call him Prince of Thieves, but this is a 2014 one-of-a-kind Peter Stone Morgan named Cavalier. That was his original name. Really lovely silver bay color. Really nice guy. And then the Morgan next to him is, I call him Spring Awakening. He's a 2013 Peter Stone designer horse with a little bit of a turned head. And he's really nice. And then we have this girl. This is a 2008 limited run of 5 pieces on the customized Pebbles American Saddlebred mold for Peter Stone. Her original name was Jane Austen, and I call her a class act. She's a really cool kind of bay color with purplish undertones, as you can kind of see. And I really like the short tail customization. And then we have my Peter Stone Thoroughbred here. He was a 2006, so he's actually one of my oldest Peter Stones that I have, and he was a 2006 run of 100. He's customized with, I think, a slightly turned head, and his leg is raised. And his original name was Yes I Can, and I call him Frosted. And he's really cool. And then we have my Peter Stone Tennessee Walking Horse. This is Ambulare is what I call him. He was a 2012 designer horse and just a really nice light dappled buckskin, buttermilk buckskin type color with a blaze. He's really nice. And then I do have some mini Winnies here as well. The one on the left I call Footloose, and the one on the right I call Jitterbug. And I just have them because I think they're cuter mini Winnie molds, and if I ever was to go to like an all mini show kind of thing, I would consider showing them just for fun because they're really cute. And then I have my two Peter Stone American Saddlebreds. On the left we have, I call him Sparks Will Fly. He's supposedly a 2016 little horse show like judges model, and there's supposed to be like 7 of him made. I found that information at one point, but now I can't find him again on Stone Horse Ref, so I'm not really sure, but I think that's who he is and like where he came from. He's a lot less orange in real life. He's really red on this camera right now, but he's definitely a really bright chestnut color in real life for sure. So that is him. And then I have my 2012 Peter Stone release Christmas Waltz customized American Saddlebred. I call him Night Fever, and I don't know how many of this horse was actually made, because they don't have it released on the Stone Horse Ref. They don't have a number, a quantity listed. But I know he's pretty popular, and I really like him. And then we have my only Peter Stone Spanish horse, and pretty much my only Spanish horse that I have for traditionals, is this guy. He was a 2016 Peter Stone one-of-a-kind Andalusian called the Ambassador. He has a really cool lattice braided mane, and he's just a really nice glossy dappled deep bay kind of sooty buckskin color. And I call him Ferrero, and he's really cool. And then my long ears that I have, this is Partly Puzzled is what I call him. He was the 2020 release for the Collectors Club Appreciation Model for 2020. So I got him. He's Glossy Buckeye from Breyer, and I call him Partly Puzzled, and he's pretty cool because I don't have a lot of long ears, so I was happy to have a more traditional sized one. And then I have my 2 donkeys. We have Sprite in back. He's just a Breyer traditional companion donkey. And then in the front we have Moxie, and she's just a little like donkey. She's really cute. She does actually pretty well for me, surprisingly. So now I'm going to go and do my stablemates fairly quickly. I won't go into super detail with them. I'll just kind of tell you maybe their names. So, left to right here, we have a Breyer G1 Arabian. He was from the Stablemate Club one year. I call him Desert Mirage. And the next to him is another Stablemate Club release, and I call him On the Wing. We have a 2020 Breyerfest single day stablemate model. I call him Celebrity Status. We just have a regular run stablemate, Warm Blood, Cantering Warm Blood Mare, and the Flea Bitten Grey. I call her Cityscape. And then we have this girl, I think she was a 2000, these two next to each other actually right here. I think the black one was, well, I think they're both 2014, like, stablemate releases for the World Equestrian Games, or Normandy Games, or French something. And I think there was 500 made of each. So the little black mare I call Oso Debonair, and then the one next to her is Belleville Babe. Then we have another single day stablemate model, I think from 2020, and I call him Glenhill Gold. We have another Breyer Stablemate Club model. I call him The Mist. We have one of the, or just the deluxe, or maybe it was Stablemate Club, I don't remember. He's one of the newer shrunken down Breyer molds there in the old style Belgian or whatever it was. I don't have a name for him currently, but I think his Breyer name was Duke. So that's him. We have another Breyerfest 2020 single day stablemate model. I call him Cadbury. We have a Breyer regular run Icelandic. I call him Red Rocket. We have my 2 Mustangs here. I think they're both pretty much regular runs, more or less. And the roan I call Eagle Spirit, and the one next to him is Fan the Flame. We have one of the Breyer Stablemate Surprise Mystery Bag horses for the 70th anniversary. It is the regular Indian pony, not the chase piece, and I don't have a name for her. And then we have a Breyerfest 2019 stablemate. I call him Respondent. And then I have the 2020, one of the 2020 Stablemate Club models, and I don't have a name for her. I don't think I'm going to keep her because I wasn't too impressed with her, actually. And then we have this guy. This is, the 2020 Rearing Fighting Mustang. He came out for, like, the Collectors Club, I think, for 2020. And I don't have a name for him either. I think his name was Prince from Breyer, but he's pretty cool. And I do apologize, I have a skull right here, and that thing back there is a little taxidermy duckling, and he must have fallen back there, so that's what's hanging out back there, just if you're wondering. So now on to my other Stalemate shelf. This is the final shelf that we will go through. I have all of my Stalemate foals up here. On the far left, we have Spotted Charm. He's, again, one of the other oldest models in my collection. I've had him since 2012. And then I have next to him Roan Ranger, Twilight Zone, and then Lavender Sky. And then we have my little cantering guys. We have the Omen and Brightburn. And then we have this little older Stalemate. I call him Quimby. And then we have my Peter Stone little Design-a-Chip, I think from 2014. I call her Faith. She's a cute little unicorn Pegasus little mix. She's pretty cute. And then we have on this shelf, again, I kind of tried to split it up by breed type a little bit. So we have some Arabians, some light breeds, some sport breeds on this little shelf. We have In the Spotlight, oh goodness, what do I call him? Harrington. He's just a G1 Morgan Stallion. It's pretty nice. This was a Stalemate Club model at one point, and I call her Flair Extraordinaire. Have some more regular run jumping stablemates here. Abstract Expressions and Malibu Classic. A little regular run standing thoroughbred from Breyer. I call him Artifice. And then we have another Stalemate Club member, or Stalemate Club model, and I call him Pizzazz. Continuing on the shelf, we have some saddlebreds, gated horses, some draft horses, and some kind of carriage guys. So we have Victoria's Secret, Sephora, Marching On, Larkspur, Kelderon, Carbon Copy, Vermilion. I don't know if that's how you say his name. It's another name for like the color red. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And then Modern Art. And then down here I have some ponies. We have Silver Mist. She's, again, one of my older Peter Stones. She's a 2007 Chips pony. And then next to her I have my 2017 Design-a-Chips pony, and her name is Paloma. Then we have my two standing little Highland ponies. We have Drizzled and Dots and Mountain Time. And then we have this girl, I call her Meadowlark. She was one of the Breyerfest 2020 single day Stalemate models as well. And then we have my three guys on this mold taking up the shelf. We have .com, Crown of Shadows, and Power Play. And he was a Stalemate Club model, he was a regular run, and he was a 2019 single day stablemate. And then we have some stock horses right here. We have Designer Skyline, Vertigo, Poised Reflection, Vindicated Embers, and Dash for Dixie. And then on this shelf, finally, we have just some kind of Spanish type horses and then my little mule. So we have Blank Space, Dust Bunny, Tango, Strawberry Avalanche, Drops of Jupiter, and then Sandcastle is what I call him. And then on the shelf, I just have some kind of decorator type guys. I call this guy Pink Panther. These other ones don't really have names. I don't really show them very much or anything, but they just hang out right there. So overall, that is my complete 2021 collection tour. Sorry it goes kind of long and pretty in detail, but just let me know if you guys have any particular questions about any horses. Just let me know. Always comment down below if you want to see any other videos, any other content, and I do hope you enjoyed my little tour. I will be back with more videos in the future, and I hope you all have a fabulous weekend, a great week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.